Welcome back to your #1 stop for Tower of Fantasy, and I am here to help you guys out, especially if you are coming from the PSO2 community, and well, we all know how much we love photography over there in that game, and today I'm going to be showing you how to take pictures, as well as how to take better ones inside of a Tower of Fantasy. But before we hop into this, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting for the month of August here. I will have more information at the end of the video if you want to support. But with that, let's go ahead, let's discuss how to take better photography inside of Tower of Fantasy. To start off here, if you're playing with mouse and keyboard, because let's be honest, controller not exactly ideal right now for the game. And of course, you go ahead and go try to move your camera to click around on items that in the overlay you're not able to, and you're playing with default control, you can go ahead and hit Alt or left Alt to unlock your mouse so you can go around, click on whatever you need to. So there's a little tip here if you've been wondering how to do that. But once you have your mouse available, you can go ahead and click the photography button or camera setting up here on the far left. And from here, we're going to go ahead and enter photography. So to start off, if you left click and drag, you can rotate your camera as you see fit. And then, of course, over here, we do have a normal camera button. So with Waza, we can go ahead and look up, down, and all around. And then we have our shutter filter, which, of course, as you can probably imagine, once you click it, it will go ahead, take your photo, show you a preview of it, as well as a save icon down here. So you can go ahead and save it to your photo. And of course, if you have your directory set up by default here, it will of course be stored in your C drive at Tower Fantasy /screenshots. So that way you can go ahead and find them. But let's go ahead, click off of it to go back to our camera mode. So from here, we do have a button that we can go ahead and click. It would remove all the UI. Not anything too surprising here, so you can get a better look. And of course, if you move your camera around and you get to a point that you're not a fan of, you can go ahead and click the reset button, and it will go ahead and set the camera back behind your character. So from here, we're going to go ahead and move into the actual setting for photography. So of course, we do have a zoom button here to zoom in and out. And of course, as you zoom in, you will start noticing a little bit of background blur around your character, or a light one. We can of course make that a lot thicker in a moment. But for the time being, let's just go ahead and leave it at the highest setting. And then we have our icon up here with the little, editing icon. This is actually kind of neat here, where you can change what time of day. So if you want nighttime or anything, you can do that. As well, if you want it to be sunny, or if you would like to have a little bit of stormy weather, you can go ahead and do that as well. As you can see, it would take a second for it to fully start up. But you can go ahead and turn that on. And then we have ourselves a couple of filter here that we can go through that will change the image as well. Not anything too in-depth, but a few settings. And then we have ourselves our emotes or action. I imagine, once again, let me know in the comment for any of you long-term players, but I imagine there will probably be other emote we will get later. But for now, we have our bait emote here that we can go ahead and do. That will do a decent thanks. So we do got a grand total of 6 of these by default. And of course, you can go ahead and pick whichever one you want. So we can still zoom in and stuff from that menu, as you can see. But if we go ahead and click on the gear, are we going to get any more setting here? So the main thing here, we're going to be able to show characters such as NPC, friends, crew members, and whatnot, as well weapon, model, whatever it might be for you. And then under additional options here, you can display a name, title. You can make sure that everyone technically facing the camera, which is cool. The watermark down on the bottom right as well. And then of course, we have our depth of field, which you will notice is of course this bar right here. So let's go ahead and equip this. And if we adjust this, since my camera is fully zoomed out, you might not really tell a distance here. But if we go ahead and zoom our camera in so we get a little bit of depth of field happening here, and we start adjusting this, you will start very much seeing a distance here to the point that your character can become literally visible. So you can go ahead and, of course, zoom in any photo with your mouse wheel as well here. And as I said, try to get it to whatever your liking is. And once you have all that ready to go, you can, of course, hit your wonderful photography button. And then you are good to go. And that, though, is everything you need to know about photography inside of a Tower of Fantasy. Hopefully it's been helpful. I have no idea if you can do any like third-party shaders or anything in this, since I know that is something that is very popular in a PSO. There might be options for that, but like always, if you do go down the rabbit hole of using third-party application that will actually affect the in-game stuff, be warned, there might be some ramification for that. Might it be a ban or a timeout? Once again, I have no idea if that's something that you can do right now, but I imagine in due time, especially how popular the game is, that could become an option. So, I can keep that in mind if you going to use them, or, if you just want more options down the road. But for the time being, that is what we can do right now in the game by default. And with that, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for now. So if you have enjoyed that video or found it helpful in any way, shape, or form, make sure you do thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells below. And of course, one last time, I want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, where you can support a little daughter, get you a whole bunch of goodies. And of course, thank you all for the wonderful support. Thank you, my dudes. And with that, you can find me streaming Tower of Fantasy pretty much every day for the foreseeable future here on YouTube, as well as over on twitch.tv/ToyMaconn. And of course, if you're watching it when the video comes out, my channel do have drops available over on Twitch, so you can come on over, get you a whole bunch of Tower of Fantasy loot, and enjoy the dream. And with that, I will go ahead and see you all in the comments.